What's up guys, I'm back for another video and today I'm going to talk about Australian IFBB pro bodybuilder Josh Lenartowicz, who burst on the scene last year in a big way, winning shows. I think he won 2 shows at the end of last year and he really made a massive impact, came back, competed early this year and looks sensational. This guy is prepping for the Olympia. After obviously winning shows last year, that's where he qualified. He would have qualified on points anyway and he's looking awesome. He did a guest posing I think it was just this weekend gone in Japan at 7 weeks out of the Olympia and he looks enormous. So I'm going to put some photos up basically comparing him from his late last year shows where he looks sensational and beat out some terrific bodybuilders compared to the early shows this year where he placed 3rd in the Arnold Classic, and also photos from his guest posing where he looked just insanely huge, really good condition for how far out he is as well. But just the improvements that he's made overall to his physique. You can see, especially, I'm going to put up photos of his back here. You can see the improvements in his back from show to show, and he's just gotten better and better. And for me, that was his weak point. That's where I said Josh has to improve in his back to be taking out these big names, and he seems to have done that. And I'm wondering now if we can see Josh Lenartowicz taking almost like a step like Ronnie Coleman did from placing, where he placed in the Olympia, it was outside the top 5, to winning the Olympia. Now, I'm not saying Josh is definitely going to win the Olympia this year, but if you can imagine a Josh Lenartowicz with added size again, making the same improvements in absolutely shredded conditioning with those massive legs and everything that he has going for him and an improved back, if he can make a step into maybe the top 3 or even top 4 of the Olympia, it's a lot of pressure, but I think that this guy has the potential to do something like that. I think he's going to make bigger improvements than probably anyone that's competing this Olympia. And I think people are kind of saying, oh yeah, Josh, he might make top 6 or something. He got 3rd of the Arnold Classic. I think he can place easily top 6. That's my opinion. And I have a huge amount of belief in this guy. Plus, he's got a guy that I'd say is probably the most influential, or he definitely is the most influential guy in Australian bodybuilding. And that's Tony Doherty right behind him. He's training out of that gym. And he's got Tony basically pushing him 24/7. So he's given Josh a huge amount of drive, and I think that's going to help him a lot. Another aspect to his physique is his legs that are absolutely enormous, and I think people almost underrate them a little bit. You look at the Olympia lineup and you say, who's got better legs than Josh? Branch Warren, known for his legs, but not so much now that he's had those quad tears. You look at maybe like a Sean Roden, you might say Sean's legs, they're extremely round, extremely big, so you might say Sean's could be better. You could say Rami's could be better because Rami's just got these huge, like bellowing quads that are enormous. Outside of that, I can't see anyone having bigger legs or better legs. So that's going to be a huge advantage for him. And you just look at his overall body, it's just he's big everywhere. There's no real weak points now. I think if his back looks like it looked in the guest posing, just a little bit crisper, he's going to look killer from the back too. And that was really where I thought he just fell down slightly before. So I think Josh is going to kill it. You look at him in the latest series that Muscle Mills Direct have done of Josh Lenartowicz, and you see him, the way he talks, he's just motivated. He wants this Olympia, whether it's a win this year or it's placing high. I think Josh should be stoked to placing high, but I think he should even set his sights higher than just placing top 6 or something like that. So I think Josh is going to make another massive step, more massive improvements. And good luck, Josh. All of Australia's behind you. I can't wait to see what you look like on stage.
By them all, yeah, I'm burning it up. DPGC, you should be turning it up. CBT, LBC, yeah, we hooking back up. And when they bang us in the club, baby, you got to get up. Cause homies, thug homies, yeah, they giving it up.